Yay!
We're back. This is the episode 3 of Game Rants, and we are doing Elder Scrolls Online.
Yes, so.
So, let's roll the credits, and let's fucking do this. Come on, we got him, yes, yes!
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 Oh.
Alright, first point, let's get on with the first point. Let's get on with the story. Let's start with the story in Elder Scrolls Online and how boring it is.
Yeah, no. It's what is it? You go talk to people. Isn't that the story?
Yeah, so like in the story, like it basically gives you a new mission.
That's what I found out.
Yeah, it gives you a new mission every like 5 levels. And what I hate is it stops the flexibility of allowing you to play the game you want to play it at your own pace.
Yeah.
Like Skyrim, you could like go do the story, come back, go do some side quests.
Oh, Skyrim.
We're comparing it to Skyrim because it's both.
Well, it's an Elder Scrolls game,
Bethesda.
Yeah.
And it's an Elder Scrolls game. And like it didn't allow that flow throughout the game.
Yeah, and they I guess they did have to change it to make it, you know, and what'd you call it? Where it's the whole game's online? What'd you call that?
Multiplayer.
no, the
MMO.
MMO. Yeah, that's
MMO.
Yeah. Don't try and.
They edited and changed it to do that.
Yeah, but it didn't work. They shouldn't have done.
No, they didn't.
Because I mean, the whole thing was go talk to someone,
I like the fact
and then
you can
more,
play with your
and then
friends,
you get like a great axe.
I feel like all they really had to do was like give you Skyrim.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. It's a great idea.
And then just changed. It was a fantastic idea. It just didn't perform.
I think that's what they're doing on Fallout. Was it Fallout 76?
Fallout 76, yeah.
I think it was good.
Hopefully,
that looks amazing,
and they'll take it forward and develop it into a game.
I love a bit of
Fallout.
Want to see. But yeah, they just didn't do that with Elder Scrolls Online. They just didn't.
No, they didn't. Yeah, and we're looking at the repetitiveness of the missions as well.
Yeah.
And actually, a lot of them are just go fetch this, grab that, kill this, and it's just very repetitive missions. I feel like they have no impact on the world around you when you're developing it.
To level up.
To level up.
And then when you get
the level.
Sorry,
and I was just gonna say that the leveling up is a task as it is.
Yeah,
Like, I know it's an MMO, but to get max rank, oh my god, we spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. You know, we've not just played this game once and then said we fucking don't like it.
No,
we've played this game.
We've given it many chances.
We've given it many hours and we've given it chances.
Too many
chances. We just cannot get past that
Deleted
grind point.
Re-downloaded it about 5 different times. It's insane.
Max level. It is insane.
And we can't do it. We always get to, what was our max? Like 40 something. If that.
I think 40, yeah.
And
we
then
got
just
close,
gets boring.
but we just couldn't do it.
Because even at that level, still, in the multiplayer, the Cyrodiil, you still get slapped by these 150 level people.
That was the one thing, like, Cyrodiil kept us going for that long.
Yeah, it did.
It was Cyrodiil, I enjoyed it. I loved the concept of it. It was really good fun.
Really good fun.
There's a couple of issues. The first one being, trying to get into a fight is hard enough. Trying to find a fight in Cyrodiil that's fair and balanced is really difficult.
It's either
especially when you're low
10
level
versus about 200, or it's about level 150 slapping everyone up.
Yeah, it is, and it sucks, to be honest. And then when we get to these big battles where you go like 20v20, the lag, oh my god, I've never seen such bad lag in my life.
When there's all these trebuchets and all those going.
It's horrible. You just cannot
it's the worst when you're breaking into the castle and everyone's rushing in.
Oh yeah, and everyone's piling in. The frame rate's not there.
2 frames
It's just
per second.
The engine of the game just isn't powerful enough to keep up with everything that's going on.
No, especially in Cyrodiil.
And that's part of the issue. Especially in Cyrodiil. But yeah, you were looking at that again, that high rank. It feels like high ranks can literally take on so many low ranks. And yes, I get the whole point of that. But there's no balance. Like, how as a low rank am I meant to enjoy Cyrodiil, level up, and be able to compete with these high ranks?
Like
I just can't. It's just impossible.
Just do piss. It's like they just do nothing. You're swinging at some guy with a sword. They're not taking any damage. And if they're a healer, that's going straight back up. You ain't got no chance. You got no chance of killing him. He's not hitting you back. He's walking, and you're doing nothing.
You're screwed. If they got something health and a healer, you're screwed, and you're just done for, especially low rank, and it sucks. It really does suck in Cyrodiil. It was such a great concept, and it just there's issues that just needed to be fixed.
Excellent concept.
I understand they're bringing out updates and stuff with the game, but it's just they're not fixing
I'm
the
not
major
re-downloading
issues.
it again. I'm not
re-downloading it again, and
I'm
that's
not
the
going
point of this video I think we're trying
that.
to get to.
Yeah,
is the fact of people are giving up on the game because it's too much of a grind. There's issues that aren't being fixed in the game,
it's just
and
boring.
it just generally sucks and it's boring after a while.
Especially the first story missions. The starting story is just bad.
Yeah, the starting story missions are terrible. I avoided playing them because they were that bad when it came to it. It just got so dull and lack of interest. I wasn't into the story. You know, like with Skyrim, when you play the story, you really got into it.
You start by almost getting your head cut off. A dragon shows up. In ESO, you talk to some guy.
Yeah,
and then you have to go talk to someone else.
It feels like it's going nowhere.
And then you're on a boat.
And yeah, there are some fights in it, but it doesn't feel like you're powerful enough.
No.
At the stages that you're doing and the stages you're developing, and all the skills they have, it feels like you earn them at such a uneven level that actually you have this massive period between like level 30 and 45 where you just don't earn any new abilities, any new skills, or anything that can help develop you and go forward.
Literally, the only like part of that game which you have fun at, probably like good fun, is creating your character, choosing which you know, clan thing you want to go with, whatever you call those, and then choosing your race and all of that, and then choosing like
don't get me wrong, I think they got the design and character customization is great. But also another thing I want to bring up there quick is the dungeons. Now, personally, for me, I really like the dungeons.
They were good.
If you can find a group.
Yeah, no, if that. Yeah.
This is an issue we've got to bring up.
That's a big one.
If you can find
you cannot.
Now, we've been in queues for like hours. You can't have two-man dungeons, and we've been in queues for hours trying to find two other people. So just two other people on the server to do a dungeon.
Well, they should just do like a different like sort of game type on the dungeon where you can just do like duos or like two man.
They need like other assistants that can just come in or just lower it down so you
lower the enemies and the difficulty for two players. Don't
get me wrong, I don't mind playing it with four.
Yeah, no, that's good.
If you can give me four.
Yeah, if you can
find me four, I would do it.
And then the queues are long, aren't they?
They are long-ass queues.
Long, especially for Cyrodiil sometimes, when you actually want to get into a packed server sort of thing. It takes you, 30 minutes? And then when you get there, you try to like dismiss something, and you end up cancelling the queue. And then you have to do it all again, and it's 40 minutes long.
You're not referring to me there at all, are you?
No,
you're not referring to me there at all.
That's actually on the channel.
No, not me. I think that is actually on the live stream. I did that on the live stream.
Oh, mate, that was painful.
And that is a problem. There's so many just little things like just don't help develop the game when you're coming in new. And it's really upsetting to see because, of course, Elder Scrolls, we're both big fans of the series.
Yeah, it's great.
We both played a lot of Elder Scrolls, and it was just such a shame to see this game fail the way it did. You know, with its late release it had. Do you remember that? It literally came out a year and a half late, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even 2 years. It came out late. It was ridiculous.
Pre-ordered that and everything, and took him years to get the game.
It took him years. And then when you got it, you just got disappointed.
Yeah,
and that's the issue. Why did I do it?
Because everyone did it for Elder Scrolls. Can't be bad, can it? Elder Scrolls. But
and I understand, like, it's an MMO, so it's meant to be a different style of game from that role-playing Skyrim. Yeah. But you expect to have elements, and yes, it had elements, but it didn't have the elements we all wanted from Skyrim. It had this bollocks, really complicated crafting system.
It needed a story.
Where nothing was simple.
To keep it going.
Then they brought in microtransactions, and we all know how much we hate fucking microtransactions in games.
People running about on lions and something. With the T-Rex behind them.
You can't earn them. Why can they not have shit in games that you can earn, yet they want you to pay for them? Give me something I can earn, I'll be a lot happier.
Yeah, literally.
Well, then let's talk about the armor sets. Now, I don't know if you remember the armor sets. They used to have these like rare random armor sets you could find in the world from like a crafting station. Like,
I remember that.
Yeah, do you remember? And actually, it was a cool concept until you realised you couldn't find the one you wanted. Alright? And then there was no point crafting it until you're max rank, but by the time you're max rank, you're being kicked your ass on the floor so much you don't want to play anymore.
No, of course not. Literally, there's no point. There's no point.
There is literally no point.
You craft the armor, it does it to your level as well, so you can't like when you get higher, you have to do it again and all that. You can't.
And actually, you get like, which is quite cool. I think like in Cyrodiil they have campaigns that like when the campaign ends like after 30 days, you get this cool reward.
The
problem is you get it for like level 12. By the time you turn to level 13, it's useless, and it's gonna go. You gotta slap that bitch out of there.
Yeah, literally.
And you've got to get rid of it. And it's mad.
If you get that reward, just like you've got a full bar on level of XP on level 12 or something. As soon as you get that, you like open it, you level up to the level 13. It gives you a bunch of level 12 stuff. But that's basically what happens.
It's redundant.
And it's worse than the stuff you've got.
It's worse. And it's horrible to see because you've just played this game for 30 days.
Yeah,
to try and get this awesome cool bit of armor, and it's obsolete, and you might as well get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know, and that is the issue. It's about trying to get gear that feels useful whilst leveling, whilst being able to feel powerful and playing and still be in a competitive environment, so you don't give up on the game like we did.
Yeah. Many times, more than once.
More than once. We've tried it multiple times, you know, and we've come back after updates. We've come back after they've tried different things. But we just cannot get into it, and we cannot get into that Elder Scrolls feeling with it. And it's a shame, really. I'm actually going to say it's a shame. It is a big shame. And I think that's like the whole point. Like Destiny 2, it was a shame in the first episode. Fortnite, it was a shame. They messed it up. Elder Scrolls, it's a shame. All these games we're talking about, they're a shame, and because they could have been so much greater and so much more potential.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this game it never got good. It's always been boring and bad. With the old with the story and all the quests and all that. Even Cyrodiil. Well, Cyrodiil was fun until you got into a fight, and then it was you die.
No, Cyrodiil was fun when you got in a fight that was against someone your level.
Yeah.
It was the second you got in a fight against someone who was just like max level and just came and slapped you.
Oh, max level healer.
Like
Don't
one
even
shot
try.
you.
Don't even try and fight.
Max level healer would just keep themselves alive, and you can't even do anything.
Even with 10 people
you
on
have 5 you on him. And he just won't do shit.
No, because he's just holding his hands together, doing his little healing thing.
The siege mechanics are cool. So the ability to siege the place and shoot down catapult is cool. Until one guy who's like max rank and just walks out and slaps you all. It's super cool.
Downs your trebuchet that you just spent 1,500 coins, whatever it is, on.
Or like an army of 50 of them run over a hill on horses and just smack you all to another universe.
You have to get on your horse and just start
and then you've got to refine
the
fight because you've not been rezzed. And it's annoying. Like the process of going from dying to respawning to trying to find the fight again, it's a pain.
It's mad.
And that's the issue. It's too slow between lives, and it's too slow. And yeah, you're probably saying you shouldn't die. Well, it's hard not to die.
It's hard not to die when you get hit by
max
one.
Levels
max level, lobbing one fireball at you, and that does your whole health bar in. And when you hit him with the little, he feels like you're hitting him with a wooden sword when you hit him, like a little dink of damage, and then you're gone.
Yeah.
And then you just.
And that's how it is, and it's you might as well after that. That's just kind of how it is, and it's kind of just
after hours on Cyrodiil, just sitting at a castle doing nothing.
And then you think, might take a break, might go do some of the normal quests, and then you realise they're all bollocks and they're all the same and repetitive.
So then you go back to queue for Cyrodiil again. Hour long wait. Better not be getting in there anytime soon.
I'm gonna say, honestly, is those anchors. Do you remember those anchors that used to drop from the air?
Oh, yeah, like the public events.
Loads of people would spawn in. That was really cool, like a big public event, when they happened.
Yeah.
We're going to say when they happened, because it was very rare that they happened.
It was rare.
But when they did, they were really cool. Because they would get everyone involved, you would all smash this thing out, you'd all move on. It'd be really cool. And it was this public event, and I think they did that quite well, but it didn't happen frequently enough for me to be able to enjoy it and get involved. Or you got there and it just ended.
Yeah, that was a common one. You got there and
that was a common one. It just got there, just ended, and it kind of really sucked. But yeah, it's quite a difficult one, I think, with this game, because I think they tried in certain elements, but it just didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, it looks great. To be fair, it looks
great. The graphics are decent, for the type of game it is, for the type of viewpoint you get. Again, though, when you go in Cyrodiil, the frame rate just drops and you can't do anything.
And
trying to aim on someone's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It does drop insanely hard. I think we might be able to get some footage on screen of that.
Yeah,
of some bad frame rate. I'm pretty sure there's one on the live stream. Yeah. We'll find it and we'll send that.
Find it, yeah.
And you'll see that. And it's absolutely mad, this frame rate. Right? Like, it's absolutely crazy. It's just slow as anything.
It's like you got 2,000 ping all of a sudden.
Yeah, 2,000 ping, you got like 10 frames per second.
Yeah, it's
and you just can't see anything.
It's insane.
Yeah, and that's something that they can't probably fix right now because it's screwed and it's just how it's going to be.
And I mean, as well, there weren't, the characters in Skyrim, the character specific, like, what was it, perks they got? It's not really that much.
Yeah, the perk trees.
because
I
they weren't great. They were bloody hard to get as well. One like you barely got any skill points, and then when you did, you had to spend them on your weapon you were using anyway, so you barely got to use it.
And I kind of missed that whole point of like in Skyrim, like you had like one sword and like a ball of fire in one hand.
Yeah.
You don't get that in this. You can't do weapons like that.
No.
You either have a one-handed sword and shield, dual wield,
you have
two-handed.
to choose.
That's what you had. You didn't have this creative freedom of like staff sword or like.
I guess you get an offhand, but it's going to be weak unless you're max level, of course. But that takes years.
You couldn't like hold lightning in your hands, which felt super cool when shooting it out in Skyrim. And in this, you could get a staff that just like zaps them. And it's just not
that takes
cool
you ages to get it as well. You can get the lightning sparks at the start of Skyrim, at the start of the game. So then you can literally make a choice of which weapon, what sort of character you want to be at the start.
You just don't feel that powerful as this like sorceress, magician, if you want to play it as him. And it just doesn't work. And you get these ultimates, which are quite cool, but they just if you're high level again, they just.
But there's one ultimate that's better than all the others, and it's that meteor.
It's a meteor. Yeah, it just literally all they have to do is place it, and it just kills everyone inside.
No matter what. No
matter what you are.
That's yeah, it's not good when there's a special that's better than all the others.
No,
that's not.
It's not, and it's just unbalanced, and it just feels like you're gonna get destroyed by it.
You had to get that, otherwise
you die.
No chance unless you're a healer. But still won't save you. Not from that super.
It was absolutely mental.
Unless you're
absolutely mental. Right. But like, so let's just go back over the main points again that we felt we didn't like. So repetitiveness of just the quest and just the stuff that happened within that. The Cyrodiil, the issues, the lag, the high ranks compared to lower ranks and just getting destroyed.
Yeah.
The grind was insane. Like we've done grinds, right?
Yeah, we have.
We've done grinds.
We've been through that.
This was ridiculous. This grind.
Finding
a group finder was shockingly bad.
Yeah.
To the point where you couldn't even find groups. Yeah. I don't know whether that's a server issue. I don't know whether that's they don't even have enough players searching. I don't know whether that's because it doesn't want to put high players with low players. I don't care, but just they need to fix that. And a boring ass story that just didn't grab me, just didn't want to get me involved, I felt.
Yeah, no, I get
So
that.
what's it getting on the shitness scale? What we decide should
But to be fair, it's got some good points in it. So I can for me, right? For me it's a 5 out of 10. 5.
5 out of 10.
Because it's bad. Okay. But it's not really bad because it brought us back, didn't it?
I would agree.
I like the characters.
I
like the
customization.
It's got some cool armor in that. You can, but it's just boring.
I'd agree. 5 out of 10. There you go. Shouldn't scale. 5 out of 10 for you guys.
Yeah, there it is.
So it's that halfway point. So if you want to get this game, be wary. 5 out of 10. Shouldn't scale.
Yeah.
There we go.
And recommend us some games if you're watching.
Recommend us some games.
Just drop one cheek in the comments. It takes 2 seconds. Just drop one in the comments.
Throw them in there. Like and subscribe as well. Go check out our previous episodes of Game Rants because they're goddamn awesome. But we do Destiny 2 and we do Fortnite. Go check them out as well. They're fantastic. That's it.
See you later, boys. In a bit.
See you later, boys.